Hey, what's going on YouTube? Swift bringing you a brand new video. There's a lot to get to today, so first we'll cover the Vargo 52, and as you can see, a teammate has unlocked this weapon, this assault rifle, and is using it in Cold War. I believe that they did something to unlock this gun in Modern Warfare, and then by virtue of that, they were able to use the gun and add attachments to it, etc. in Cold War. I was under the impression that Jungle, WMD would be the new maps that would be added for Season 2 to this game, and then the new guns would be a new assault rifle and sub. Well, the caveat to that is that it would all be, more of an update, and you could actually see the weapons or get everything kind of unlocked or know about it at the same time, like with everything else that's been added to the game, but for some reason, the Vargo is an exception. Anywho, I thought you might find that interesting. Uh, Again, like I had alluded to earlier, there's a lot to discuss. First, I wanted to say to the new subscribers, thank you very much, and I appreciate the sub, and I've taken notice, so welcome to the channel. For those that may not know, going way back to the Black Ops 2 days, I mainly posted, or into the current day, nuclear gameplay, and also commentary, and then I've added a couple series, which I know that there's a bit of mixed review on some of it, but Crushing Sweats, and then the Troll Comedy Hour is more of a niche, kind of, it is somewhat random, but there are times where I will post a Troll Comedy Hour here or there. But mainly it's going to be nuclear games and then Crushing Sweats. From my experience with the skill-based matchmaking, I'm not going to knock it. That's not, my goal here. But typically, when I get into a lobby solo, the SBMM is stacked very heavily against me. So if you see in a Crushing Sweat gameplay that I used in an LMG, say the Stoner, I mean, in my mind, there is partial justification for that, and that is because the SBMM, the algorithm, is so strong, but for the other team, basically. So, if I'm going to play against constant sweats, I got to have an anti-sweat class, because I'm down to play competitive games and all that. I'm not a league player, but nonetheless, I enjoy competitive games. And, however, being human, I simply just don't want to play a sweat match every single lobby I'm in, right? So, at some point, want to kind of have a chill lobby, and I'm not really, based on how I do at times, I'm not really going to get that. So, I kind of create my own chill atmosphere, and that would be by not taking it as serious and using, say, the Stoner. But also, I mean, I'm still going to go against teams regardless. And I don't know how many people actually still do this solo, so probably a little bit of credit for that. But anyways, so right here, we are on a 18 streak. I only got a couple grenades left, and we are playing Hardpoint, so I get some flack sometimes. Oh, you're not really in the objective, etc., etc. As you can see here, I'm keeping other enemies out of the objective. That's that's also another role, Slayer role. If I can delay or get a limbs or keep, in any facet, then I'm doing my job. It's a different role, but this is just the player that I am, so I'm gonna stay true to that. And uh, I I believe I need to be uh, aware of who's coming through choke points, uh, keeping an eye on power positions in the map, etc. That's just natural to me. So that's what I'm going to do. But in this game, as you probably saw earlier on, and you will see later, I am in the hardpoint for, I think, the longest duration out of anyone on the team. So not only do I do that, but I also get a nuclear. So, at least to some of the haters out there, people that bash me relentlessly that are on my team, you can see from a game like this, not only can I play the objective, but I can get nukes with a gun that I hardly even use, which is the Krig. I see a lot of master, league players use the Krig. So you know what? I know this isn't the optimal class, but I could show them a thing or two about how to get a nuke with the gun that I'm sure they use every day for months. So that's where we're at. Yeah, so when and if the maps Jungle and WMD drop for this game, right off the bat that I'm going to be, we're trying to vote those maps and we're going to try and play to get nukes and other great games on those maps. So stay tuned for that because it is coming and I will do my best to post those right away. Freshen things up a bit and keep things new and current. Just a little bit left here. Again, thanks for the support, everybody. I try to post every day, and when I can't, I am aware, of that. So, if it's every couple days, sometimes, the next post is usually going to be one that, I'm going to put some time into and try to get it right. So, thanks for the feedback and just the responses over the time. And again, I try to make improvements and again appreciative, and it's fun for me. So I hope at least for these next few minutes here, or for this whole video, etc., that you get a lot out of the content, a good laugh here or there. But also, I mean, to learn from someone or to see how a nuclear player, how I go about certain situations, how do I work up to a nuke, what maps do we vote, etc. So, anytime, that's why I do it. For those that didn't know, now you know. But again, thanks for watching here. It's actually a pretty close game, so I won't call it just yet. I'm watching it back. We got a nuke here, so we're gonna let that go off and take a moment. And what video would be complete without the Rambo scream? It's become a staple, so had to do it. We are actually down, and I'll tell you what. So this would be a challenge to the haters. Alright, so look at the score. I've already nuked the map. We're down by 19. What do you see me doing? I'm getting kills around the hardpoint. I'm aware of where the next point's going to be. I cover the flank and get the player that's trying to flank. Now I'm anchoring in the hardpoint. Okay. Much critiquing and criticism and all that I get. How do you explain this? If I'm not at least a solid hardpoint player, if I have limited understanding of the game, then how are we shutting this hardpoint down? Obviously, not everything is as it seems, is it? So, we have now made a comeback. We're up 19. And if it continues this way, we're going to win the match. So, that's what I say to them. Again, don't. One piece of advice is don't get into trap thinking. And I'll leave you with that. So 60-3. It's probably my best Krig 6 gameplay. Thanks to everyone for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to like the video and subscribe if you're new. And anyways, have a great day.